Hi everyone, welcome to the world of GK for learning general knowledge. Today I am going to discuss two topics from chemistry. Let's start. The first topic is the most abundant. First question, most abundant element in atmosphere, nitrogen. Nitrogen is the most abundant element in atmosphere and it's about 78%. Second question, most abundant element in the universe, hydrogen. Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe because it present in stars and planets. So hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe. Most abundant element on earth crust, that is oxygen. Oxygen is the most abundant element on earth crust. Fourth question, most abundant element in human body, oxygen. In human body also, the most abundant element is oxygen because oxygen is very essential for our breathing. Fifth one, most abundant metal in human body is calcium. Our body is made up of calcium phosphate and in that calcium is the most abundant metal in human body. And sixth question, most abundant metal compound in bones is calcium phosphate. So calcium is the most abundant metal in human body and calcium phosphate is the most abundant metal compound in human body. Most abundant metal in earth crust is aluminium. Eighth question, most abundant metalloid in earth crust, silicon. Earth crust is known as Cl because silicon is the most abundant substance in earth crust, but that is not a metal, that is a metalloid. Metalloid means the substance that show the properties of both metals and non-metals. So silicon is a metalloid, that is a most abundant metalloid in the earth's crust, and the most abundant metal in the earth's crust is aluminium. The ninth question, the most abundant element in seawater, chlorine. In seawater, chlorine is the most abundant element. 10th one, the most abundant compound in seawater, sodium chloride. So in sodium chloride, sodium chloride means common salt. Common salt is most abundant compound in seawater, and chlorine is the most abundant element in seawater. Next, go to the second topic, that is diseases and related elements. Fluorosis, that is related to fluorine. Silicosis, related to silicon. Third one, Minamata, is related to mercury. Fourth one, plumbism, that is related to lead. Fifth one, Ithai, related to cadmium. Sixth one, Wilson's disease, that is related to copper. Alzheimer's disease, related to aluminium. And blue baby syndrome, nitrates. Black foot disease, arsenic. And 10th one, hypokalemia, potassium. So fluorosis is due to the excessive intake of fluorine, and second one, silicosis, that is due to the excessive intake of silicon, and while breathing, because of excessive intake of silicon, we may get silicosis. And third one, Minamata, it is related to mercury poisoning. Fourth one, plumbism, we know the Latin name of lead is plumbum, and the symbol of lead is Pb. So the plumbism is related to lead poisoning. Fifth one, Ithai, that is related to cadmium poisoning. Sixth one, Wilson's disease, that is due to the excessive intake of copper. And Alzheimer's disease is due to the excessive amount of aluminum in our brain. Eighth one, blue baby syndrome, that is related to the excessive nitrates level in blood. Ninth one, black foot disease. Black foot disease is due to the inhalation of arsenic. Arsenic is a very toxic substance. It is a highly poisonous. So, due to the inhalation of arsenic, we will get black foot disease. Last one is hypokalemia. Hypokalemia is the disease related to the decreased level of potassium in our blood. And there is another disease called hyperkalemia. Hyper is the excessive level of potassium in our blood, and hypo is the decreased level of potassium in blood. These are the diseases and related elements. Okay, that's all about our topics. Next day there will be classes on Constitution of India. It is very important topic, so don't miss that. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.